Hello everyone, I'm Silverraptor and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode Run Attempt, Episode 34. Now, we are about to descend and do the final fight, basically ending Act 2, but I stepped away, I shut down the game, and I even restarted my computer. But something seems to have gone wrong, because none of us have aid on us. And I've noticed that, I'm like, these hit points are kind of low on everyone. So
there is work to do.
I'm going to have to use up a level 5 spell because we already used this, right? Yeah, we did. That is weird. But aid is really important, so I'm going to get rid of that. Let's throw in aid. Is that because we took aid off, maybe? Well, regardless, everyone can get these benefits of the aid spell. Alright, so we'll just keep that. We won't need the heal because Mirko will be able to stop that. So everyone is aided up. All the benefits of extra hit points. Excellent.
Can't give
Next
up now.
bit. We are going to split this up. Yeah, 10's actually fine. And then we'll split this again to 5 and 5, and then we'll split this 5 and 5. I'm going to send this to camp. And then Shadowheart, Karlach, and Astarion will get these elixirs of universal damage resistance. It gains resistance to all damage, but it's not like regular elixirs because it only lasts 10 turns. Think of it like, potion of speed or whatever. But, yeah. I'm nervous, but I'm not going to be any less nervous, so let's all get on. Come on, everybody. And let's do this.
Is anyone else's temple squirming around more than usual?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
God, this is the fight I'm most nervous about because I think it's the hardest fight in the game. Alright, we lost Rejuvenating Miasma, which was allowed us to do the Raised Dead. Okay.
Let's see.
Let's do the cutscene.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Enter. Okay, it's loading.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Thor!
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
From head to toe. I'm curious about what that one is. A piece of the three. Okay, let's see. I am curious of how many inspirations we're going to get from this. All right, 2. Let's see. Head to toe. Explore all sections of the Mind Flayer colony. And let's see, what was it? Something about 3. A piece of the 3 piece together Ketherick's allegiances. All right.
Trust no.
From the top, everybody drink your elixir of universal resistance.
Whatever it takes.
All right, we have 9 turns of it. That's fine.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
Let's see. Trying to think about why is the prison so important to you?
The very fact of your being attests to its power. Despite your infection, you resisted the brain here in the heart of its domain. What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their master? Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Alright, because we were like, you can redeem yourself, we can do this persuasion thing. I was ready to show you mercy before. It's still not too late. You can repent. Let's see here. We're going to friends him. We're going to guidance. I'm glad I did the friends. These are difficult persuasion checks, but thank you for that extra +5 to charisma.
Repent? Would that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid.
And now we avoid fighting him and go straight to the main course.
He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is. You dare end one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the worm-cleansed skull. I am the regrets of those who remain, and the restlessness of those who are gone. I am the haunt of mausoleums, the god of graves and age, of dust and dust. I am Merkel, lord of bones, and you have slain my chosen. But it is no matter, for I am death, and I am not the end. I am the beginning.
God, that speech gives me chills every time.
Shit.
Yes! Okay.
This is pointless. Ketherick is invincible so long as Night Soul's rotting in his cage.
Okay. Alright.
Outmaneuver them.
Okay. We need to drink a potion of speed. And then sneak attack. With the bloodlust, it gives us so much extra move and invisibility. Okay, so we're gonna run in here. And we need to dash. And we have one more action left to free Dame Aelin from the very start. And then we'll hit this Mind Flare. He has to go. Okay. We're charmed, so we can't follow up and attack him. But we can attack these intellect devourers, I think. Good, we can even hit him with the main attack, so let's go. Alright, we killed another. We killed one of those. Okay, you. No. Karlak. Yes, we need a rage. Alright.
Over there.
Going to go here. And now, I've been carrying this with me all game. We are throwing this bad boy and causing even more chaos. We got a spectator who is now completely on his own. And finally, yeah, let's go and poke the Mercule, because he's got a hell of a legendary action. On the first creature that hits it, it will do 11 to 39 damage. Huh. That's, for some reason when I did it in my test run, it said like 98. But I'm not complaining that it's less damage than I thought it was. Okay, so let's start wailing away on it. Karlach's about to be hit back with that necrotic thing, but she is resistant. She's also immune to frighten. She is, yep, she's in a good position. And now that that's done, okay, so let's see here. On 2 jets of thunderous billowing air, multi-attack, shock targets take double damage, and that will shock them. Okay, let's elemental warp here. Alright, Bone Chilled. What Bone Chilled does is we cannot heal. Sorry. Alright, I'm going to go over here, and then we're going to try to shock him. Alright, he saved that. Didn't do much damage. Alright, so they're going for, oh, Dame Aelin. That's fine. Okay. Now, I know he's going to basically lap me, or pull us all. So, a Shield of Thralls on... no, I'll save that for now. Yeah. Let's start psionically overloading ourselves. So we are fully overloaded. And now we are going to triple Eldritch Blast him. Okay. Alright.
At the ready.
And I'm going to see if I can get as far as back as possible, because he's about to do this whole sweep everyone in thing. Okay, Gate of the Dead on the Air Elemental. That's fine. Ouch. But actually, I'm fine with him doing those things. Alright. We are going to fly here. Yep, Bone Chilled. Oh. Alright, well, I can get this. Take that out at least.
Now you wear a face to match your soul.
Okay, Intellect Devour, they're dead. Okay. And now how I want to do this next bit. See, I've been thinking long and hard about how to take out Mercule. And he's got quite a bit of resistances, but he does not have resistance to lightning. So we are going to do a potion of speed. To go to the extra action. And we are going to create water. And we are going to try to make him wet. And he's wet for 3 turns. Now, we need him with lightning. And that's why we've been accumulating lightning scrolls. Scroll of chain lightning. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna send this to Shadowheart. Chain lightning. Let's see how much damage this does. 80 damage. Yes, and it also... Oh, it hit the spectator. Oh, that's unfortunate, but oh well. It happened. Us's turn. Synaptic discharge on Mercule. Alright. This, we're just going to hit that. And then we're going to continue charging for, actually over on there so we don't get that electrified water. I'm surprised this spectator hasn't taken his turn. Oh, there it goes. It frightened that necromite. Okay. Now the game has to figure out whose turn it is. Darn, it missed. Okay, Paranoid Dreams activated. This is running away. It's going to activate the Paranoid Dreams again. Flying Ghoul. Nah. That's fine if it takes damage. That's what it's supposed to do. What are you going to do? Are you going to trigger the spectator? Yep, okay, it's befuddled. Okay, it's taking its turn. It always, every time, I've done this fight trial several times, it will always focus Mercule and all the other minions before me, which is why it's so good. Alright, yep, you're levitating here. Okay, a Mind Blast. It stunned the Karlach. Go, zombie! Alright, you charmed the zombie. Before I click next, let's get Shovel in on this. Let's see here. Yeah, let's have Shovel attack this guy over here, because Shovel is invisible. They can partake in taking their time to get there. Okay, fine. I have to spell it out that you go up this mesh. Okay, up the mesh. And then, with 47 o'clock, attack him. Oh, just one hit point left, but okay. Zombie's turn's done. Okay, those are popping. Astarion is up. Let's Misty Step over here. And since this guy is still wet, we can't do sneak attack on him. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine if he takes damage this bit. Arrow of Lightning. Oh, it's 25%. Okay. Let's stop this all-in nonsense. Arrow of Lightning, 56. That's... Oh, that's why. Outside of normal range. Okay, that's much better. How much would this be? 50-50? Well, he's resistant to piercing damage. Well, we'll do the 50-50. We have multiple attacks. Alright, well, that missed. Let's try again. Okay. Universe is telling me something. One more try. Well, he didn't do any damage. Immobile, frightened. Can't do anything else, so... Yeah, I have no problem with you taking the reaction hit. Okay.
Nothing will stand in my way. Time to press ahead.
My turn, moving up. Oh yeah, this guy needs to be killed. Alright, I am overloaded psionically. So now it's time to just apply a hex on this guy. And to finish him up. Okay, Mind Flayer's dead. That was the biggest threat on the field. Alright, Karlach was stunned. Alright, us is frightened. But Mercule is at half health. I'm not gonna get any worse than that. So we lost the air element. Yikes, Mercule's strong. Okay. Dame Aelin will join the fight now. Good. Good. Alright. We are going to throw a haste spore grenade right here. Alright, and then let's hang on. What if we go into that haste? We're in the haste spores and nothing's happening? Okay. So let's see here. I don't want to give her the other chain lightning, so let's give her no, not the remove curse. Let's give her a scroll of lightning bolt. Alright. And zappity zap zap. Okay, why did that go there and not there? Not sure. So I'm just going to activate this and go on up. Let's avoid the electrified water, please. Alright. Us is frightened. And they can't even... Alright, so us can't do anything. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, that's gone. Just going for these guys. No! Okay, the spectator is almost dead. That's stunned. That's no longer frightened. The Necromite's going to try to get to Mercule in order to heal him. Yeah, figure out your turn. Guess he skipped his turn. Well, might as well. Okay, it's still alive. That's befuddled. Let's go over here. I'm gonna move the zombie over here. Alright. Now it's Shovel's turn. Let's keep this Necromite occupied. Okay. And then these guys' turn. You're gonna sacrifice yourself and heal him, aren't you? Okay, 24 hit points. That's fine, could be worse. It's gonna run to the water, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Alright, I can sneak attack now. So, sneak attack. Alright, we're frightened. That's alright. lightning arrow. We're down to 56% now, huh? Still saved from that dang lightning arrow. What is his dexterity save anyway? +2, so still pretty decent. Disintegrate is not a good thing on him. How much? I only saw 4 damage. 4 piercing. Gosh, these lightning arrows are not getting through, are they? Let's see here. Let's, drink this. We have, undead slaying, elemental, beast. Nope. Okay.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Alright. Don't worry. We've got Frenzy to spare. Okay, we are hasted up. Let's hit him.
Easy as.
And then hit him again. Ah, critical miss. But we also, since we're hasted, can do another one of these. So, hit him again. Okay.
Behold the dance of death.
So let's get to the haste spores. I think he's immune to necrotic damage. I'm pretty sure. Just resistant. Okay, here. I'm going to put Shield of Thralls on Shadowheart.
I'll kiss it better later.
Okay. Because then there's a possibility to stun it. Going to come down here. And now, because that spectator's almost dead, we are going to use Scroll of Chain Lightning on this wet Apostle of Mercule. Go! 90 damage. And let's follow up with a Scroll of Lightning Bolt. Oh, I see. It's a straight line. That's why it didn't hit him. Okay. Probably should have known that if I used lightning a bit more. Let's... I forgot. Did I put a hex on him? No, just that's reply hex. Okay. Okay, he took... Yeah, he took the lightning damage. Excellent. 5 plus 5 minus 2. So he has something probably reducing damage by 2, right? Consume the Faithful. Plus 1 to armor class. Extra attack, yep. I'm looking for something. Yeah, reduce all damage by 2. So that's that was a good turn on my part. Alright, 13 health, he's about dead. Okay, there goes the flying ghoul. Okay, hang on. So let's see. Kill the flying ghoul. He's striking off radiant damage. Oh, because it's just so minor. But alas, all things must come to an end. You can't survive this at point blank range. Merkel's dead. The wet lightning damage worked.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done.
Actually, I do.
Isabel.
toward our fates. Unleashed!
You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Fly, you fools.
I could sleep for a 10-day after that.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Oh, but that's right. The spectator's still alive. Just guaranteed to take it out. It didn't do as much, but it kept these guys kind of occupied. And in some of my fights, it flew over and directly attacked Mercula itself. But it always seems to ignore all of my guys for all of the other things. Every time I've done this, so that's why I always bring it along. All right,
have a look.
Let's go and loot everything.
Someone there?
Yes, Astarian here.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Okay. The day's pretty much over, so I don't mind wasting resources now.
How much further can I go?
Actually over here first. The empty iron flask. And we'll check these guys for anything of value. Gold, that's good. Spectator, what do you have on you? Absolutely nothing. Then we go up here. Alright, so I figured out how to kind of trivialize this fight. Okay, hurry up. Come on. Come on, are we done yet? Thank you. Okay, then we grab all the silver stuff here. Silver knife. An amulet of the absolute. The grand design.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Invasion plans. Silver glass. Or the absolute end. Then silver glass. And an invitation from Lord Gortash. And this doesn't have anything. Let's open up all the books and stuff, see if we get any experience. Alright, and we have 3,500 experience. So, yeah! Kestric Storm's body.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
How is it you're able to leave the astral prism now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities, This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Ketheric transformed during the fight. What was that?
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the Dead Three.
It's always the Dead Three. Chosen of the Dead Three.
Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The Tyrant, the Assassin, and the Necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
What hope do we have if the Alright, hang on. What do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Alright. And crumpled note. Ketheric's Warhammer. Let me just send that to Karlach. Supply packs in the camp. +1 to spells they see the attack rolls. Reeling. Okay, yeah, Ketheric's shield is better, so I'm going to equip it. And this is heavy armor. This will go to Lae'zel because she's the only one who can wear heavy armor. And this can go to camp. And yeah, I already looted everything. So portal to the surface we go. Where's Astarion? I noticed the last second he wasn't part of the group. And I don't know why he was split off.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the Absolute. How?
Hold that thought. Let's go back. Get Astarion.
Let's be quick.
Yeah, you get over here. And then we'll portal to the surface.
Let's see.
And it should get him involved in the conversation. I don't know how this plot fits together yet, but we will stop him. It seems he serves Bane. It's guess he served Mercure. Who knows what power he's gained since you knew him?
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. and I'm gonna be the one who kills him!
We'll do it together, whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Alright.
Glad that's still the case.
So, before we do anything else, we are going to talk
Moving in.
to... Want to talk to Dame Aelin first or Isabel?
Now, Dawn.
Let's talk to Dame Aelin first.
I have something to ask.
Aelin!
Ah, yes. This is fine.
Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. But somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
Enjoy your moment. It's not going to last. Remember when I told you I'm going to do some effed up evil shit? Yeah.
There you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is... Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Oh yes, you'd be most welcome.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
Yep. And let's go this way. Poor Jaheira is still dead. Yep. KO can't revive her. But suffice to say, if she was still alive, I wouldn't be talking to her yet, not until I do the thing that I am about to do.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I know, that's why I just recruited Halsin.
Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Will there be anyone left when we arrive? I will seek more allies in the city.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Okay, good pep talk. let's head on out here.
If we hurry, arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Alright. Gonna go right about here. Alright. To camp. Let's get this over with. Alright. So all of our summons are here. We need to recruit. Oh, Halsin's not here. Daniel's here though. See if I can get rid of him.
You did it. Catherick Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
I am glad I could help.
Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Okay, I wish he wasn't quite here. Alright. So, I'm going to move everybody, and I do mean all the summons and such, out of the way. Okay. Separate.
Delicious.
Do we have our invisibility potion? I'm not seeing it. Probably because we still have it. Is it that right? Yes. I'm going to give 3 of them to Astarion. Okay. So we've got... I need to do extra poison damage to coat the weapon. Sure, we made the purple worm poison. Did we not? I don't think we did. Okay, wyvern poison we'll have to do.
Moving.
And since Halsin is not actually here, we don't have to worry about having him in the party. I'm just worried about Samuel trying to get involved. Okay. Apply wyvern toxin. Not the bow, the blade. Okay. Okay, I have to figure out. Do we still have wyvern poison? I keep screwing this stuff up. I'm not doing this on purpose. We might have to... Here. Subliminate, no. Coatings. Like, why don't we have any of this? This would have been very good. But nope, we don't have that. So this is the best we're going to do. Alright. And hide. And sneak attack.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
And advantage on the target, huh? Okay. Dread Ambusher. Okay, and strike the enemy. Okay. And I just need a sneak attack. Well, just kill her. Okay, we did it. And then activate invisibility.
On my way.
And leaving we go. How about no? Okay. Quick link up.
Everything is.
And we leave camp. And we're free. Isabel is dead. So we don't have to make unnecessary checks. And we should get the Slayer. Let me just double check. The Urge. Okay. Doesn't say anything about killing Isabel, but it's fine. There's a pouch here. Oh, right. Worthless stuff. So then after this, normally I just come in here, and then I talk to Jaheira and recruit her, because she's not in our party. When that happened, she wouldn't mind. So let's talk to everyone really quickly. Bacchus.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
I was preoccupied. Here I am. What do you want?
To talk about Wulbrin, of course.
What about him?
Wulbrin and the Iron Hand Gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have room powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
How can you be how can you be sure?
Because they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies with no sense of propriety. That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose.
Leave it to me. It seems we'll have our hands full in Baldur's Gate.
With the sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other, we most certainly will. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
Alright. Talk to Wulbrin briefly.
I owe you an apology.
It's Barclays you should apologize to. Your review in the last light was strained.
Barcus and I are another matter. I'm dealing with you right now. I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light.
Apology accepted.
I wasn't sure you would. I appreciate it. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand Gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it.
If you want my help, I'm going to need more to go on. That's plenty.
My plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand Gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
Alright, so we talked to him. Can't talk to Jaheira. Let's see if we can speak with Dead.
The corpse does not respond.
Oh. Alright, well. Guess she's not talkative sort. Hi there, Halson.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
So when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
Join me.
Your ranks are full. You'll need to make an opening for me if I'm to follow you.
Alright, meet me at camp. Okay. And then we'll just talk to Withers because he's here.
A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
Forget that. What are you doing here, Withers?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. I shall ask yet again. Do illithids possess souls?
These abominations are soulless, surely.
Correct. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end? O tempted one, this is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Okay. You know these urges. What can you tell me?
Nothing thou dost not already know.
You seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes. Bane, Lord of Darkness. Baal, Lord of Murder. Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Alright. Oh, that's right. Let's talk to our party members. Where are you? There you are.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Did we really have to kill the Moon Maiden's servant?
I'm sorry for killing her. My instincts call upon me, and I was afraid.
I won't weep for her, but we could have used her as leverage instead. Sometimes we need to think with our heads before our knives, dear.
What do you intend to do about Cazador's ritual?
Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble. A little reclusive, perhaps, but just another of the great and the good of Baldur's Gate. He has a grand palace on the hills of the gate, where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure.
Baldurian, that giant gothic monster area has been inhabited by vampires this whole time?
I know. Subtle, isn't it?
Should ask around once in the city. Maybe someone's heard something.
I hope so. Because I'm not striking another deal with Raphael. Knows what he'd demand this time. But if the citizens of Baldur's Gate don't know anything, my brothers and sisters might. Cazador is a master of secrets, but the other spawn must have seen something.
Okay, let's talk to him again.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
Let's see here. I want to ask you about Cazador's ritual. You must be thinking about it.
The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on my mind. Why?
I love the sarcasm. All that power, you must be tempted to take it for yourself.
Well, of course I've thought about it. If I completed the ritual instead of Cazador, I'd get all that power. And I could walk in the sun without fear I'd turn into a mind flayer.
And the souls that need to be sacrificed?
I don't relish it, but my siblings lured thousands of people to their deaths over the years. I doubt Baldur's Gate would miss them. Of course, I don't even know if I could complete the ritual. It may be impossible, but it certainly is tempting.
Alright, that's all I wanted to talk about. And we have no one else to talk to. Let's go to camp. And we will have Shadowheart talk to Dame Aelin. Now you'd think Dame Aelin would be absolutely hostile to our camp. But,
not on my mind.
No, because Astarion did it.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure, we're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
The Absolute cult has Ravengard. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Mizora said that you can say what led to your pact in exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
I wouldn't give up my soul if that's what you're getting at.
It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
The Cult of the Dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
The Cult of the Dragon and infiltrate Baldur's Gate? To what end?
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Allow Will to share his memory with you.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while two devils stood witness. And I said yes. One soul for one city.
Surely Mizora doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Sacrifice the old to save the city was a brave thing to do.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye in the battle with the Cult of the Dragon?
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. You were right, of course. The new eye is a sending stone, courtesy of Mizora. She uses it to track my location and call from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
And what about your father, the Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
We'll return to this subject later.
I understand.
You must have been furious at your father for throwing you out of the city.
No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst. And Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
Do you miss your father?
More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
Don't need to do that. Alright. So we did that with Will Ravengard. And then Shadowheart will go and talk to Dame Aelin. Isabel's dead.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
What is it?
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch.
Enemy of Shar, you claim you knew things about me. I want to hear them.
No doubt you do. But I will come to you when Mother Selûne deems the moment is right. Patience, girl. It will come soon enough. And you cannot unlearn the truths I have to share.
Okay.
My resplendence honors yours.
Alright, I'll leave that for now. Okay.
Keep it together.
I think we are all good.
Something good
We should
here.
have a couple crates to open. Yep, Danton's dead. I am curious. So
Wits and
she
blades
used the
always
aid.
sharp.
We're going to swap out aid for something else. Yes, we're swapping out the aid, dropped our hit points. Okay, so now you guys know. You got to keep aid on if you're going to keep the benefits of it. Of course. Now let's see. Where is the spell I was looking for? Revivify.
No time to waste.
We're going to revive Danton and save ourselves a resurrection scroll.
Take your...
There you go. Back to the land of the living. He took a lot of hits from Karlak. Or Karlak took a lot of hits, I guess. Not so much. Okay, so Starion took about half health for Brianna. Shadowheart, not so much, because she has high AC. Let's go quickly swap out, again, the Revivify. And get Mass Cure Wounds. Alright.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
No one else wants to say anything. Now, I want to do a long rest, because all of these are going to be annoying for the next day's stuff. Anybody got things to say? Oh, Dame Aelin has something to say. It better not be, you killed Isabel, die, traitor.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that.
Just me.
Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Open your mind to that sensation.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
And loading, loading.
That it is a common rite amongst Aluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable.
They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I want to say this, but I'll say I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The Spear of Night? I thought that was cast into the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough, but I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored.
Basically, they're the same person, but split
Take
into a
it.
light and dark side.
You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to
Okay,
you.
that's actually not fair.
Same as before.
They split.
I'll
They're...
need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is.
Yep, she's a spiteful
This
bitch.
will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Alright, Spear of the Night. But yeah. Shar and Selûne, they're not really the same person, but they split from the same person. They're the two individual persons now. It's a complicated god, magic watchy kind of thing. It's hard to explain, but they're basically mirror images of each other. I'm going to grab that incense. Let's talk to Shadowheart.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Aww. I want to talk about a relationship.
Of course.
Alright, may I have a kiss?
Don't stand in ceremony. Come here.
Kiss me now before I get my Slayer form. Oh, come on. A little bit of a tease before a nice plucker up kiss. Cover your kids' eyes, people. Alright. How are you faring?
Relieved, terrified, sick to my stomach. I can't keep my feelings straight ever since I spared Nightsong, defied Shah. I don't know what comes next. But at least I have you by my side.
Alright. And we're going to leave that. Let's see here. Okay, good. She's got this. This, going to camp. But this is a possible backup to our Blood of Lysander. Okay. Anyone else have anything to say?
So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
Okay. We'll talk to everyone. Hey, Lae'zel, how are you doing?
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Aww, Lae'zel now cares about Shadowheart. Remember when these two were, at each other's throat? I did. Those were good times. Will's turn.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Nope, she's going to go full light now. I don't know where Halsin is. These guys are wounded. Danton's back alive, though. That's good.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now.
May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
Okay, everybody said their piece. Now let's go and get our reward. And when are we going to wash this down? Yeah, I don't think we're actually eating these, so... we're going to eat a lot more potatoes again. God, how many potatoes do we have? Let's see. Where are these potatoes coming from? I don't know, but let's full rest. And now...
Your kill of that poor cleric can mean only one thing. The vile Silverraptor will be here soon enough.
Let's see. Fantasize about the dark prize you will soon receive.
I have something wonderful for you, dear mouldering master. A part of your past is here for you. I come with your disgusting prize.
Let's see. Quickly, give it to me. I don't want anyone seeing.
Oh, soon enough, everyone in the Sword Coast and beyond will know about you. But you yearn for the sordid scandal deep down, don't you? Come closer, my depraved prodigy. Try on your new gym jams. They're a present from Father. It would be rude.
He's truly awful, but you can't help but love him. He's just so charismatic, and he actually cares about you. It's so amazing. And the power of Ball is mine.
Oh, such a strapping young behemoth.
You cannot speak, but you have command over your own cruelty.
Drink in your... Actually, force yourself back to your natural form.
And look at you. Now, you're your perfect self again. This form is the Slayer. You will do many naughty feats with it. Oh, I wish I had time to wax your hide and brush your spines. But your adoring butler must away.
Okay.
But you should be hopeful for your bright future. You are going to kill again soon. You will keep chopping down the Moon Maiden's family tree. I shall return when you next have need of me.
See,
I have your estate to attend to. We will meet again there. Good night, sweet master.
See, this is assuming you killed Isabel before you killed Ketheric Storm. That's why he said that. But yeah, that's actually a very important part of our build. And the reason why is that first off, we have a very powerful form.
Oh, damn, my stomach's in bits.
Did not go down well.
As I was saying, we have the Slayer form, which is very powerful to call upon. We do not have to, and Orin does not have the Slayer form. So when we have our private duel with her, we have it, not her. And we don't have to try to resist killing Shadowheart. All in all, not a bad day.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Whatever you do, I will be by your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And, what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Not going to advertise that. We can take Isabel. She's got an interesting robe. Yes. We'll just send that to camp. Send that to camp. And... okay. Interesting magical items. We're all, because we did the blood stuff, all have blood sickness. -1 to all dice rolls, that's what we have. It lasts until the next long rest, so we're just going to mulligan this day.
No traps, please.
Check this. At the camp. Talk to Astarion.
My sweet conflicted villain. What can I do for you?
You can feed on me tonight.
Then I'll see you tonight. You sweet, generous thing.
Alright, so now he'll be happy. I saw there were some paintings about. So that could have just been the private scene. Yeah, it looks like it. Let's briefly just check everything. Ha! Another potion of invisibility right here. Alright, let's send it to camp. And Traveler's Chest. Wow, there's a lot of good stuff in here. This is why you have to loot all of the stuff in and all the yeah, come on, words, come to me. All the camps. All the camps you want to loot. Okay, Mugwort. Mugwort. Where is Halson? Oh, he should be in Baldur's Gate. But yeah, normally we would also have Jahira with us. She wouldn't know that what we did because we did it after she, there's something actually down here? Well, if this wasn't a honor mode run, I'd investigate, but it is, so I'm not going to risk it. Let's talk to Karlach. Anything new?
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
I'll do that next time. Because we're going to get rid of all of this blood sickness. We're going to just mulligan this day, do another long rest.
Thanks for watching out for me. You could have tossed me back in the shadows.
Huh?
Glad that's still the case.
Okay, weird. I don't think I said to leave camp. If I did, then whoops. I probably could, maybe I did. I think I did. I thought I clicked long rest, but I said leave camp. Whoops! My bad. Okay, so let's try this again. Either way, I want to get rid of this, instead I want to get rid of the blood-drawn sickness. No one has anything new to say, they shouldn't, so... Let's see here. Okay, we finally got through the potatoes, so we've got a couple of pig's head, a bunch of fish, some wine, a boiled potato, fish fillet, black staff, more fish, tea, white mushrooms, horseradish, and some mushrooms, grapes, half-eaten apple, and some wine bottles. That's decent. Let's just sleep off this blood poison. Yes, we are all clear. Oh! Oh, interesting.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
Normally I get this in Act 3, but I slept twice, so what inspired the change?
I thought I knew who I was. But I was wrong. I do not belong to Shah. And I do not want to be adorned like one of her puppets any longer. The hair is just a gesture, true. But everything has a first step.
How did you manage it?
An unexpected benefit of my training. Any novice knows how to source the right herbs and mixtures to alter one's hair. Typically reserved for disguises and subterfuge rather than self-discovery. But I don't live by Shah's rules any longer.
I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Still not telling about the Shar. Okay. Let's go and talk with Scratch here.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What you got to Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
That's useful.
All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
And we're going to pet him because that is definitely worthy of pets. That's a nice bit of gold you just got me, Scratch. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. All right. Well, this has been a very productive episode. So, yeah, I'm going to end it here. I'll do the morning ritual off screen, but yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe as I let the restoration, the bloodless off of me. And I will see all of you. Actually, I'll do this because I know what I'm going to do. I'll see all of you.
No one stopped me yet.
In the next episode. See you later.